Hello everyone, it is a Monday morning and today might be a bit of a steady day for me, or at least morning. My great uncle wants me to go and tidy the garden up a bit at the other farm that he rents at Hooton. There's like rose trees to put, it's just overgrown mess really, no one's been living there for a bit. So I'll just probably spend the morning whip round the roses, a lot of roses, and just prune them all back, and it's going to be too wet to cut the grass, which is a bit of a shame. It's a right slog getting my mower up there as well, to chuck it in the back of a pickup. I have to lift it on my own in the back of the pickup, which does take some doing. It's a back-breaking little job. Believe it or not, there's roses, it's a whole rose bed. I've done them all from that end this way. You see some of them stuck up higher, but they're everywhere, like they're dotted about. I think I want to prune them all, and then it wants some Roundup on the middle bit here to kill the grasses off. Going around odd plants and bits of lilies and whatever them things are over there. Whatever this is, that spreads everywhere. This is because when someone lived here, we were on it all the time. Roger's running around. This used to be a big area, nothing in it now really. It used to be strawberries. That were raspberries. The raspberries are all still there. They only wanted tying up really, but just trying to make it tidy. And the reality is, if to pay a gardener to come in and do this job would just cost so much money, that I'm so much cheaper doing it. Not that I particularly want to be doing this job, gardening. It's not. I'm a farmer. I'm not a gardener. But I'll spend half a day on it today and smash through most of it and make it look something like respectable. I'll do my water. I need to come and cut the grass, but it's too wet. Too wet today. It's going to rain in a bit. Right, I better find my dog. Hey! He's trying to sneak off down there, and he can get out onto another garden that way. I better get him back. Right, it's well into the afternoon. And I've done all the roses, I've trimmed took a load of the tall weeds out. It's full of grass, so it's going to want rounduping off between the rose trees. I've took all that out over there, the big area there I've done. I've uncovered the little wall along the bottom there. It was overgrown with sweet peas and roses. Now it just really wants my lawnmower in and just blitz all the grass and get a bit on top of that, and be generally on top of it then, let the Roundup do its work on that. And that should all just die back nicely, and then there'll be some roses left when all the Oh, and I've took there was a load of volunteer apple trees coming down under that, so I've cut all them back as well, cut all them off. So I'm well and truly jiggered, and I'm not had any dinner either, so I better go and eat something before I waste away. Oh, and I might go shooting later then this evening, if I've got enough time. I just feel so knackered. Also, I had a thing about quiz questions. So yes's answer was squirrel's nest is a dray. Someone put a funny one about apparently with some squirrels that burrow, so they're burrows rather than drays. So generally a dray. And the male swan is a cob, which I never knew, but everyone else seems to know. Hello, Roger. Today's quiz question was suggested by a follower, actually, a sub. The local guy to here, Daniel. What is the correct name for the shape of a Pringle? I don't. He said as if I was meant to know this, but I didn't know this. I've had to Google it to find out what it is. But it does sound like a weird quiz question, doesn't it? So fire away with that one. What is the shape of a Pringle called? Here I am with my. It's not a turban or anything on my head. It's like a full face covering, a chameau one. Like a balaclava, it just leaves my eyes open, like there's an eye all cut out of it. A bit cooler today, so instead of wearing that net thing, Roger's just running off. Anyway, I'm going down to see if I can get some geese in the same place I went the other day, and to use Ash's shot cam, if it'll work. Never used it before, could all go wrong. Reckon I've calibrated it. We'll find out. That was quite hard, trying to aim the gun freehand, and you have to look at the camera and adjust where you should be aiming. So you sort of have to bit of trial and error and get the phone like alongside the gun and play about a bit. But I think I've got there. Roger's just emptying his, or doing his usual trick when we go shooting anyway, just trying to go and have a poo wherever he can. Gets excited. I think it's a cocker thing, isn't it? Always like, they're never even big poos if they're really excited, just little poos, and they do them everywhere. The geese are all on already, so that's not very optimistic, is it? If they're all study heel. Just like they're bobbing over the landing. Come here now! What's the best course of action, guys? Apart from coming half hour earlier. Roger runs them off, but they're going to come back. Maybe just walk and wait for them to fly on their own. Not push them off myself. Here, here, here! Roger! They are very, very silly geese and not very smart. Come here! Heel! They're making some noise, the sentries. Heel! Get here now! Oh, you're testing my patience, mate. When you want it all to go really well and not scare the birds. You don't want a cocker trying to push his luck because you've got your phone out. Oi. Oh, there's two flying in. Looks like I just want to stand on that corner. That's literally what they do. They can run in there, that's fine. I have to get across the ditch, get below them. God no. This isn't going to be pretty, and it isn't going to be very sporting. But I'm going to have to shoot some here first, and then probably move. Because it's close. I could literally pop up and shoot them on the floor, but that's really. But they're already grazing the crop. This is crop damage already. All these Canadas. Roger might go and scare them off now. There's some grazing in them actually. And they're the ones I do want to shoot. Dogs put them up. They're all going to turn left and go back on by the looks of it. I presume he's going to go straight back on reserve, look. Can you believe it? And maybe even just nip out again. So I can get set in his head somewhere and just see what happens. They've not even all got up, there's still some left on the field. Dog only ran bottom, well, only ran out 100. You see the corn though now, it's grazed off already. This is geese for you. This is the field they've not been on yet. I'm just running round. That's the field they've been on. You see how they're just grazing it off? And they'll suppress that one, and then they'll move on to it next, and you know, they'll end up everywhere. I have just been, I'll flip it down. Horses are sort of 100 yards over there has come complaining at me I'm scaring horses, and obviously I understand that horse has been scared and everything, but I said I was keeping a good eye on them. I've had 3 shots there. I didn't want to shoot there, but that's where the geese were. Like when I shot before, I've been halfway down this field. So I had to put some shots up there to scare them off, and I have done. Roger's run the rest off the field now. So I'm going to move a bit further away, and hopefully the geese will travel somewhere different now, because they've already been scared off there. But if that's where they're going, I'll have to shoot them there, I'm afraid. There's no other way around it. And if we don't shoot them now, they'll be shooting them all year round. That'll be no good. No one will like that, will they? But I'll move position. A lot of duck got up, but flew all over the place. But all I did there, I shot at, there was nothing coming, so I shot at a wood pigeon, so that'd get everything moving. And then everything, most of the geese lifted. And then a skein of geese came back over me and I shot and missed. I was like awkwardly spinning with my hood up. And anyway, that's my excuse. All my coat was catching me up. So yeah, I'm going down here to get in edge bottom. See if we can wait for some more now from somewhere else. I put this hat on because I thought it was too cold to just wear a peak cap, but I'm absolutely sweltering now. I'd take my hat off, is that hot? Me and Roger just sat here now, chilling. It's gone really quiet at the moment for half an hour. I rung the neighbouring farm and if he wanted me to walk them off his as well, because I don't really have permission to go on there, and he said yeah, go and walk, so I went and walked them off that. But they got up, Roger ran and put them off, and no, can't shoot them like that, not unless using rifles and things. There's too many footpaths down here for that. It's not nice like upsetting that woman who has horses, but they're a long way away. and not a lot I can do about it. The crop is getting eaten off. You know what I mean? All of it is actually. When you get looking at it, they've been on bits all over. Give them another week, and when it's, you know, because the growth's slowing now in the wheat all the time, isn't it, with the temperatures dropping, and the geese will just get on top of it till it's just nearly paddled to nothing, and then spring will come, it'll start growing back again a bit, and then guess what? The geese will get on it again. Or they'll stay on it all winter, to be fair, just keep nibbling at it, unless they find somewhere better. You have to really thin these numbers out. We've done nothing this year shot. If I've shot 30, I've shot a lot. In other years we've shot that on first day. We just weren't really in the right place, and they did not fly on the pit. I can't remember what happened. There weren't many of us went, were there? Gets harder. Roger's giddy. I thought they were duck then, no, starlings or something. Horse lady's walking back up now. I've just kept far enough out of the way so she doesn't try and argue with me again. I've literally not had a shot since anyway. I think she's gawping at me. Can't do a lot about it. I was going to say I've got horses as well, but then I thought no, that'll trigger her even more to just stay out of an argument. I'm seeing very good at getting into these little predicaments recently, don't I? But that's living on the urban fringe, there's people everywhere. I've seen 2 or 3 dog walkers walk past me as I've just been in here. And obviously there's a man running around with a gun. But a sensible man. Nothing's coming at the moment, which I'm really happy about. Well, in one way. It's also like to shoot some for sport, but because these will be on and on and on. I've got to eat them. You've got to just, like, get at them for day after day after day till they get to the point where they're like, oh, don't go on there because we'll get shot at. But it seems a long time teaching them that, these geese. And you'll ease off them for a week, and they'll just build back up on it. That's why numbers need to be like literally half. Even half don't be enough. It's all these wetland sites. They keep putting all these wetland sites in, which are great for all the other birds that are struggling. But geese are just mobbing and taking over them. What was that noise, Roger? That wasn't a normal goose. Not a goose like I hear. It was a goose. It's like a screech. Anyway, stop waffling. I suppose I ought to talk about what I think of the shot cam so far. Makes my gun very front heavy. It's a lot of weight to have, like, don't matter how light this gets. I'm just running off. It's getting very near the end of your gun barrels. I've like set it back a bit. I don't know if I'm maybe too far back. I have no idea. Maybe I could have it lower. I don't know. But it unbalances your gun a bit. It's not the reason why I've missed any of the shots I've missed. I'll still be able to shoot things with it. But to go on game days with it, I'm not so sure. Don't know really. But we'll see what the footage looks like. I saw the pigeon I hit up there. I don't know where that went actually. I saw her walking down, so I shot that. I shot the pigeon, shot it up its side. It wasn't very happy. I think it'll be dead somewhere. Probably came down near the horse field, so not a good idea to go and pick that at all, is it? This is my Bane mask. I actually fixed my nose. It has a little hole here. It could do with being a little bit bigger for my fat nose to breathe through. And you've got this then mouthpiece you can breathe through. It's quite good, but it's a bit warm. I thought it was cooler. I thought it was colder than it is. It's actually quite mild, isn't it? But this is good for winter. You've still got all your eyes exposed here, but you know, you can do that. You could put a hat on as well, which would help. You alright there, Rog? That'd be a good photo, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm guessing that my best guess now there ain't gonna be much come today, but we'll see. I've got all evening, so I'll hang about and see what happens. I'm thinking I might move and sit in this corner higher up here, the other side, which is sort of near the horses, but there's some hedge between me and them then. Doesn't seem like the birds are going to fly where I think they are. They're all wanting to pass this corner tonight because of the wind. And that's where I'm going to have to get some shot, I'm afraid. Maybe she'll have the horses in soon, I don't know. It'll be coming towards dusk any minute. As I was walking back to pick my little tripod thing up, a skein came even lower down the field, so I'm moving further down the field, not the opposite way, thinking that ones might be coming back in to add to the numbers already on there, and they might not actually fly out again tonight because I've shot at them, or shot around them. Only shot at one goose, haven't I? So yeah, I've got the phone position in some brambles. Don't know what you really got. Hang on, let me put it in a wider frame. What my thought is here, there's some logic behind it. So the geese came in lower because the wind's blowing down across the reserve, so they'll want to be getting below the wind to turn and fly straight back into the wind and onto the pond for the night. So they're not going to fly from high up with the wind, where they're going to fly past and turn again, if they know the area and wherever they're coming from. No idea where they're coming from. But that's my logic in what I've done. If the others fly out, I'll just go and put them off that end again. But at least down here, I'm not going to cause any. That lady will be like watching me like a hawk. So just trying to get on the phone straight away. Not that I'm doing, everything that I'm doing is totally legal and safe. So I don't want to upset anyone or. A lot of noise behind me from the geese, but I'm waiting for them to come that way again. I've only seen one skein coming. I'm pinning a lot on this another skein coming from this way. To the flying low, the grey lads, which are generally flightest, and it looks like they're going to land on the neighbouring farms next door. The widely slow. Come here now. They're all grey lads. Yeah, they're going like. Come here, stay here. They're flying 100 yards and dropping onto the field. I've already been over there once. Just hope some get bored and want to fly around here. Oh, you're disappearing. Here's me and my parrot I take shooting with me. Call him Polly. Polly Roger. Like Paul Roger. What are you moving for? Polly's off. Polly wants a cracker. Polly's come back, got a cracker, come back. Nothing much going on. I think he's gone really quiet. There's those like 40 on the neighbouring farmer's field. It's a long way, I have to go and walk them off again. Just thought I could get some shot if. Come here! No, stay here. What you seeing? Polly? Polly! He's not responding to Polly either. Roger? Oh, he still remembers it's called Roger. Polly? Oh, it's just a toe. At least I'm sat in the ditch with Roger, you know. Could be worse. This excited dog here, but nothing's going on, is it? Probably been here 20 minutes now, I've not seen a thing. 2 doves just flown behind me, I'm not shooting them. That's what Roger was looking at. They've been flying past us quite a few times. Same too. Don't know if we're going to get any geese. Not be long away. Might be some duck. Might at least get some dinner on the table, but it's the geese I'm really wanting to upset. Oi, come in here please. Sit down there. Sit down there. Sit. He's being restless, he wants to sit at the side of me, but it's a very steep hill. Thanks, Roger. Hit him in the face with his tail. This is like the whole video, isn't it? Me just sat here. He's looking at it because all we can do is stand and look that way. You can hear the geese on the reserve just like chirping away. They're like the other side of his next field. If we go this way, this is where I'm expecting some flying from. Potentially, but nothing's flown in for ages, I think. They're feeding early and they're coming back early. The chance of us getting a goose, I'd put it like 40% right now. And a duck, 50%. Slightly more chance of a duck coming, I think. But then I've not seen any duck, apart from when I first put a shot up and there was like 300 duck, but they flew around reserve and back on. I don't know if they'll come out or not. Generally come out when it's getting into dusk, ducks, you see. Not always here. I don't know if you can see right in the distance, there's about 200 duck flying around together. So I hope they're moving and thinking of coming here. Roger, sit that bum down now. Sit. We want these ducks to come, not to fly the other way. I'm wondering what to do. Ooh. Geese are just hopping straight onto that again. I mean, look at the height. The horses are there straight across. Fair way off. These are just flying out this sort of height and landing straight on the next field, which is nearest the houses. So you can't even get under them that well. So I want to sit at that tree, really, don't I? Only place to sit, that tree there, straight. That one. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the frame. Roger just scared him off. Literally just slow him around and back on reserve. That's the little routine. I'm just going to hammer this field here. I didn't have a shot, I could have shot some, but I'd have been shooting. No, I've been in the air, but sort of generally towards them horses, so I could have shot 2 there easily. Doesn't like she brought the horses in there. They're all just stood there watching me now. Not even that far. They're quite a long way off. This is what horses are, though, aren't they? They have really good sight. Like, that's a footpath down that side there. So if I stand lower down that side, so that's just. Oh, they're only flying from there to here. You've seen them. Although I've got cows on there still. Look, to get off. Apparently, there's a fair bit of grass still on there. It's unbelievable, really. All them geese sat on it, grazing it. This field's still looking alright. I'm surprised they haven't been hammering this one yet. Me and Roger are going to go down and scare the ones off the neighbouring farmer's land. I'm just thinking if I can keep them hungry, then I'll come down in the morning and maybe be able to get them somewhere better in the morning. Just don't want them up in this corner. It's too close to everything to be shooting a lot. I want to be like halfway down his field ideally, and then just that bit further away from civilization. Roger, yeah, I put him up, Roger put him up, and I ran along and I got alongside some. Should have been absolute sitters to me, and as I pulled gun through, I like pulled gun above him as I pulled trigger. I think it's the same cam, I don't know. Talked to Ash about it, he says yeah, it threw his shooting off as well. Like I'm pulling, it just don't feel as, maybe just that way it's under your barrel or something as well, like trying to twist you. And I like pulled up above the birds, I don't know. That's what I think happened. We'll see on the footage. Like they're absolute dollies. Like they should have been in the bag, but a lot flew out. I don't know if they'll turn around and come back in. Just guessing where they're going to come back in. Latest update. Roger keeps reporting to me where they're going. They're not flying onto our field. They're all flying onto the horse pasture. So they'll be grazing all the grass off that. That's better than grazing my crops. I'm not running them off that. And yeah, I don't think B would be happy if geese were shitting all over a field, because they are messy animals, especially in the numbers they're going on. I think it's about time me and Roger started heading back. Not really seen any duck about, apart from over the RSPB reserve. So I don't know if someone else has been shooting at them earlier on, but they seem very flighty. Because I haven't put many shots up, but I put half a dozen shots up at most. For nothing, picked, pigeon somewhere. Can't believe I missed them geese, but I'm just going to blame this aim cam. I'm interested to see what the footage looks like. I think I just pull up and above the goose. This is a better shot. I just missed them a bit under its neck, I think. They're a long way out, these, and the second shot's just behind, but the first shot was a good effort. So this concludes my tutorial on how to miss everything. So if you're wanting to hit something, just do the opposite of what's happened in this video. This is the joys of going goose. Pigeon, any sort of shooting really, but goose shooting is always like, you can have really good days and it can go on for a few days or weeks, whatever. You have nights like this where you just can't seem to get anything. I've been lucky to have some shots. I probably should be walking off with 3 geese, 2 or 3 geese at most. But wasn't meant to be tonight. They've been lucky, haven't they? They're going to have to do something, have to mobilise some kind of. Because they've come on 4 times while I've been here. While I ran them off first time, came back on, went off, and I don't think I still landed that time. Then they flew back on again, and then they've just gone and landed on the grass now. And if there was half hour of daylight left, I think they'd walk across onto the wheat. They might even do it. But I'm not going near the horses. So I'll just have to leave them there, and I'm going out now. Oh, there's a little triangle missed there. This is what Ash about, and then there's a drill square here, my dad's been. I know Ash had said he'd seen something. Stopping and starting with a drill, that. Once everyone gets used to the drill, it might be alright. I can hear the geese again. looks really daylight on my phone, but it's not. It's really dark. I'm struggling to see now. It does look really daylight. I wonder if it's really bright or something. It's maybe because I'm walking towards lights as well. See you all tomorrow. Like and subscribe.